Today we're taking a look at a 1991 Ford Mustang GT hatchback. Beautiful, beautiful car inside and out with a ton of upgrades. I mean, thousands of dollars spent on this car over the years. This is incredible. It's a beautiful paint job. It's got silver flames, as you can see, and all it was done right. The paint on the car, there's no backyard type job, no dirt in the paint. I mean, very, very nicely done. And we'll show you the paint, the interior, the motor. It's got a 347 stroker motor, C4 performance automatic transmission, fully built rear, gears, 31 spawn axles, Auburn posi unit, Lakewood shocks all the way around. Just an awesome car. And hopefully this video will give you guys an idea of the condition of this thing, kind of as if you were standing here looking at it, walking around it for yourself. You can see how nice the paint is. And just little things that you kind of look for is like on like the little silver flames. Toward the end they kind of fade out the silver and go to like a little black. You see like a little shadowing right here. Like I said, on all these things you see some, let me focus, shadowing there, and kind of go down. Very, very nicely done. The coolest part about this car though is kind of what it has to offer. The motor, trans, rear. The guy that owned this car is a buddy of ours. He actually owned it years ago, about 6 years ago. He's the one that actually painted the car, did a bunch of stuff to it, and about a year ago he bought it back. And just a month or so ago, we ended up buying it from him. But over the last probably 6 months, he literally just spent over $17,000 on this car, all with Summit Racing. So you can go on to Summit and they can prove everything done to the car, verify the amount he spent. It's got brand new wheels and tires, weld rod lights, drag radials on the back, absolutely brand new. The whole build of this thing, motor, trans, suspension, rear, wheels, tires, radiator, all that stuff doesn't have, at the absolute most would be 1,200 miles. He built the car to kind of just play around with. Driving on the street, you could use it as a daily driver. It doesn't have overheating issues or idle issues, nothing like that. So we actually drove it as soon as he built it and all that good stuff, and then tuned it in a little bit. Took it to the track one time. He ran 2 passes and the car went a 720. And then since then, he ended up just kind of sitting with it, not really doing much with it. So it's a car that you could, drive every day if you want. If you don't have that long of a commute into work, or just, hey, play with it on the weekends, take it to a cruise night, and you go to the test and tune night at your local drag strip and have some fun. But anyhow, we'll get back to this. I mean, you can see how clean the engine compartment is. Like I said, it's got a 347 stroker motor, aluminum heads, custom cam from Comp Cams, specifically made for this car. Edelbrock Performer, upper intake and lower intake, 75mm throttle body, Anderson power pipe, Summit mass air meter, 9cc Pro pistons. Man, I mean, the list just goes on and on. And one thing that you can see, just to show you kind of how fresh this is, look at the air filter, it looks brand new. Look at the breather filter, brand new. Look at the Summit mass air calibration, brand new. Air motor fuel pressure regulator, brand new. I mean, he just did all the stuff to it. So it's a great deal for somebody. You can see the radiator still looks great. I'll go ahead and fire it up for you, that way you can hear it run. And I mean, like I said, it's got everything. It's got headers, H-pipe, obviously no cats. Exhaust that dumps out, kind of right before the rear axle, which looks, looks cleaner. That way you don't have any tips hanging out or anything. Go ahead and turn the electric fan on, electric fan there. Turn the MSD on right there. Awesome oil pressure. The car runs 93 octane, so it's not, it's not built for 110 octane or 104 or anything like that. And you can see, I mean, it runs awesome, idle's great. I can sit here and leave this car run for an hour. It won't ever sit here and overheat. It runs great. It's awesome. Very fun to drive. I mean, you know, fast as can be. See if I can show you the undercarriage for a little bit. Don't quite know if that worked or not, but hopefully it did. Sit there and idle at 1,000 RPM and about never move. Interior's in great shape, carpet's still in really good shape, all the seats are real nice. You know, seats don't have like any rips or tears, really not even any fraying of the material. The door panels are still real nice. You can see the shift boot, you know, that came with the shifter. See all the door panels still in really good shape. The dash is in real good shape. See the driver's door panel. All the windows work. If I remember correctly, I even want to say the power mirror is still working this thing. You can see the MSD box right there. The driver's carpet's in good shape. Like I said, all the dash is real nice. You know, no cracking or anything of that nature. You look at the steering wheel, you know, a 20-year-old car, the steering wheel, you know how they get worn up here and they start like chipping and stuff? The steering wheel's still real nice and smooth and everything. The driver's seat, look at that. I mean, not showing a lot of wear or anything, no rips or tears or anything of that nature. I apologize about the sunlight, but like I said, hopefully this video will give you guys an idea of what kind of shape the car's in. So if you're from, you know, Kentucky or California, you know, you can look at the video and you know, obviously you're not 5 miles away, but you can just cruise on over, take a look at the car and everything else. There's all the mats for the car. All the radio and speakers work. Just trying to think of other things that I could tell somebody. A few notes that I will go ahead and point out. You know, we are Virginia used car, you know, independent dealer. Therefore, all cars must be offered up for Virginia state inspection. The car currently does have a Virginia state inspection good until October 2012. When we sell the car will be sold with a Virginia State rejection sticker strictly because it does not have catalytic converters. Catalytic converters are a must for Virginia State inspection. Other than that, you know, we've sold a bunch of these Mustangs. I've personally had a bunch of them. You know, cats on a fully built car, not something you really want. But, you know, if you're looking for a nice Mustang, the car is absolutely no rust. The body is super nice. You know, interior is real clean. All the AC stuff is there. The AC is not working. It's not blowing cold. So if you want AC, you know, you're gonna have to maybe put a compressor on it. I don't know, maybe you just need a charge. You know, if not, if you're not worried about that, you just want to have kind of a play toy, rip the AC off like most people do. But you know, it's an awesome car for somebody, and you can see the deal that you're gonna get. Like I said, my buddy Ricky just spent over 17 grand in this thing, and we've got it listed for less than half of the cost just of the build. That didn't include labor to put anything in. That didn't include the paint. That doesn't include, you know, the stereo stuff. Doesn't include, you know, just regular stuff over the years. So you're buying less than half the build, getting a car for free. I mean, it's just an awesome deal for somebody. If you think this car's for you, you can check us out online at www.autosbychoice.com, or feel free to call 540-848-2825 or 540-891-2277.